There we go. Good morning. That doesn't wake you up. Hey, friend. Thanks. I haven't seen you in a long time, girl. It's good to have you back in here. Good morning, everybody. It's time for coffee on our Sunday coffee chat. New week kickoff. Positive vibes to everybody. Took me a little bit to get some things situated, so I apologize. I'm not really sure how this works. When I get into the studio, it seems like that's when people start coming in and I'm not quite ready yet, so apologize about that. I'm in Alabama today. I hope you all are doing well. Let's say good morning so I don't get too far behind. Sterling Wheel, Mr. Red Lady, is in the house saying woo. Woohoo. Steve ND86, yeehaw. Steve, I hope you like that opening. Sterling made that for me. Thank you so much, Sterling. TJ's in the house. He says, well past 6:52 our time, Sterling. Does that mean I'm late? David Edwards is in the house, channel member, and Sterling was a valued channel member also. I appreciate my members. I have quite a few members. And I'm really trying to work on something special for you guys still. I'm slow, but bear with me. I did some creating yesterday. Sterling Wheel says, yeah, it's go time. That's what I'm talking about. Old school trucking is in the house saying good morning, chat. Jamie O is in the house saying good morning to all. Truckers Anonymous says good morning, everybody. And Fran, we haven't seen Fran in a while. Love my ladies coming in here. RGB, value channel members in the house saying good morning. Fran says, yeah, I watched. I watch when I can. Been busy getting moolah. Hey, girl, go get that money. Grind and Pray KB is in the house. Value channel member saying, good morning, everyone. He's out there trucking like crazy. This Trucking Life says, hey, I'm once again delivering to the beautiful rural Michigan. Enjoy. It's a beautiful place to be. TJ says, let me refill. Hold tight. Yeah, I kind of want to go on a little bit earlier, but we had lots going on this morning. I'll explain this in a second. Henry Duncan says, good morning. What is an LLC? Sterling saying, good morning, kids. And halfway to home. Get out of my way. That's what I'm talking about. That's the positive trucking attitude, productive attitude. I'm going to take off this amazing background because it's weird. I don't know, like it's weird. What do I do? What do I do here? I get a green screen. That's what I do. Okay, but I don't have one yet. I think this will work if I sit right here and don't move. The coffee is piping hot and delicious this morning. I'm drinking off of the Green Mountain vanilla caramel cream. Yeah. This is good stuff. I bought some more coffee yesterday when I did my grocery haul and got the vanilla, French vanilla. So that'll be next. Old School says you're clashing with the background, Shannon. I know. I'm trying to like move in the right spot. There is a sweet spot on these things, but look at, I have to get right in position. If I think I have to be directly in front of the camera. Yeah. So I'm going to take it off here in a second. I'm going to let you enjoy it just for a moment while I get caught up with comments. Grafton's in the house saying good morning. Driving with John is in the house. Hello, I got you playing in the background. I'll be listening. Okay, John, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you and I appreciate your show. I'm loving your content and your channel's growing. Super cool. Fran says, you got a freezer for all that meat, girl? Yes, I do. I actually did a video on this previously on my freezer that I have up on the top bunk. It is an Apicool brand freezer, and it's like a little tiny deep freeze for your truck. deep freezer, right? So it's fantastic because when you order your meat and you load that thing up, it's good. And I put my frozen vegetables in there, and it's a nice little personal size deep freezer. I think I got the 45 one. It's kind of big. But it's great for the truck. It plugs right into the 12-volt plug there, and it keeps running. So also, what I love about it is that it's got a little compartment that you can use for like the de-thaw part. So it's a little bit, it doesn't freeze as much. So I'll move some meat that I want to thaw out slowly into that compartment, and it's super cold when I pull it out, but it's thawed out. I love the thing. And if the power goes out, it has a battery backup, so it'll hold it for a little bit at temperature, and it keeps temperature very well. And so I did do a video on that. So check that out if you are interested in that. I got it off Amazon, I think. TJ says, supporting the Black Rifle coffee this morning. My wife found our favorite blend. Great. Yeah, Black Rifle coffee is really good too. CB, valued channel members in the house. Somebody called 911. A light trucking merch bomb went off in Shannon's truck. No lie. Look at, oh, ooh, I can even disappear. Okay, but this is back. This is two. This is fro. Oh, I disappeared. I don't know how this thing works. Yeah, got my hoodie on. Thank you, Jeffrey Lake, valued channel member and sponsor, and my like trucking hat. There it is. There it is. It's the black camo, which is super cool. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this background in a second. Grind and Pray KB says Shannon Green Mountain Coffee is best. I have K-cups sipping on 2 this morning. Yes, I love them. I'm loving them. I do like my Folgers though, but and I do like my Starbucks peppermint. So Fran says, okay, I'll watch that today. Gold Phoenix is in the house. Good morning, Gold Phoenix. Lots of weird Prime news talk is going around, right? I'll be calling you about that later. I'm just wondering, like, if you're affected or whatever, or if you just want to put it in the comments. It could be true. It could be not true. It could be, information that had special stipulations that what happened when things happen, and whatever. Gives me the feeling that Prime is really tightening up on, keeping everybody on point. Maybe putting a lot of other drivers at risk if they're not performers. That's the feeling I got. Manilo is in the house. Good morning, Madam Host. Good morning, Manilo. Where are you from? Are you from the Philippines? And if so, just wherever you're from, please put it in the chat, because I know you're one of my international superstars in here. Sterling says, I don't hear dog barking or mom calling. This is fake news. Okay. I'm on StreamYard, number 1. So I don't have any notifications that should be popping up. On the phone where I'm getting my internet from right now is on Do Not Disturb. So we shouldn't hear anything. And Dee Dee is worn out because we got up and busted out a workout this morning. So because it's going to rain the rest of the day. Now we're in a rainy day. So we got out, took advantage of the weather before the rain came. And I think I got the energy out of her, and she is over there sleeping on the passenger seat. So we might get through this today without a bark. I don't know. Fran says, I bought the glass door freezer like Roadrunner Naya got, except mine has a freezer. Absolutely love it. Ooh, Fran, I gotta check that out. What brand is it? Put up a link if you can. I just like to check it out. I'm very happy with what I have, but I always like to see what other people are using. Menelo says, coffee is life. I love it. Gold Phoenix says Prime is all over the place. Indeed. Okay. Fran says, good morning, chat. T-Bone is in the house saying good morning, y'all. Fran says, megas are good. Don't believe all the social media hype. Jealousy is rampant on media. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, so, I take everything just like kind of like, okay, this buzz is out there, but, I like to wait. You always sit back and wait and observe and like see what's real, right? Because you can't ever, don't be reactive in this life. Like, just chill. Time always tells the truth. Manolo says, yep, I'm from the Philippines. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming in, Manolo. I appreciate you. I don't know what time it is there, but it is 9:17 in the morning here in Alabama, Alabama, the United States. Fran says, we little people don't understand what rich people do. There's one thing that I understand that rich people do, and I try to practice this in my life. I get up very early before the sun gets up, okay? And ever since I've been doing that, I'm very on point with a lot of things better in my life. I wish the handle was in the right place so I could just do that. If you don't have a Snorlord coffee enhanced flavor enhancing mug from Snorlord's merch tent, you should go get you one. It makes your coffee taste better. Just saying. Mr. Red Lady says, I bought Prime. Gonna fire everyone with a pat car. TJ says, Shannon, beef, chicken, or pork? All of them. Eat them all. And salmon. And tuna. That's what I say to that. Welcome back. Cotter is in the house. Changed his name to Welcome back. Why is that people cannot spell Shannon? That's been a question my whole life. TJ says, nice. Okay, so let me tell you about our morning. Let me get rid of this the background. Give me a sec. Virtual background. It would be so much fun. Ooh, that's a blur. Okay. That works, I guess. Do we need light? No, I don't think we need light. Oh, reality. Okay. Okay, there we go. How's that? Real trucking in a real bunk in a real truck. Manolo says it's 11:20 p.m. Oh, it's at nighttime. It's nighttime. Well, then this is a nightcap for you, Manolo, and it is morning coffee for us. God bless you, and I'm glad you're here. TJ says, nice, I already read that. Okay, so today we got up early, as usual. I'm on my 34 in Alabama. My next load picks up Monday morning and takes me back to Michigan. And so I had a really crazy week of running and split breaking. Worked very hard for my money this week. And this is a thing about booking up a whole week of loads in advance, okay? If one of those receivers jerks around and takes too long and you don't get out of there like you had planned, the whole thing hits a domino effect to all the rest of the loads for the week. So that's what happened to me. But that's why I had to work so hard this week. But yesterday, woo, man. Okay, you guys saw my grocery haul video last night. If any of you didn't, we did a live last night on my grocery haul, talking about the foods that I get to stay healthy, and I get them delivered by Instacart. There's a link in almost all my videos descriptions if you want to try Instacart. It's fabulous. I appreciate all those hardworking individuals helping us out here. And so I did that video, and I talked about a new video that I got that's going to be coming up, where I completely yesterday trashed my truck, and I'm on a mission. And today is going to be part 2. I'm on a mission to show you the truck after I get it clean, but show you the features of the truck. I think that's a good way to go because I get to show you, storage because I'm rearranging everything. I've been feeling cluttered and I don't like feeling cluttered. And when my truck is my cab is my cab is cluttered, I feel cluttered and I don't like it. And it was so warm. It was 70 degrees down here in Alabama and sunny yesterday. So women will understand this. That puts us in like spring cleaning mode. So I got in that mode and I just went ham on the truck. So I still have a little debris everywhere from that project yesterday, but today I'm going to be working on that after we have this coffee and I get reared up. So the new video is going to be more about the truck, so you can actually get a good look around, and I'm going to discuss it like as if you were in here with me. Old School says it's 9:19 a.m. in here in Davenport, Iowa. Manilow says yes, I think I got a 1 cup of coffee. Fran says I had to do it for my phone. My pick not on phone for some reason. Okay. Sterling says, can you ask everyone in Oregon to drive faster? I'm surrounded by donkeys. Okay, then hey, let me do a shout out to the donkeys, which are called you-know-whats. Can you please get out of Sterling's way so that he can get home, please? Pretty please with steak on top. Just go home. It's Sunday. Just go home. Clear the road. Him getting home is very important. Fran says, I love Instacart. COVID did produce that lovely thing. Yes. Yes, I love it. I love it so much that I don't know if I'll ever step foot in a grocery store again. It's fantastic. And I love to bless these hardworking souls with extra tips. They always do a great job. One time I worked so hard on this order and I got everything right. Somebody took off with my order. I had to report it. Instacart was great. They have great customer service there. They were great to refund my money and bust some tail on whoever stole all my groceries. That person. Welcome back says, what is on the wall behind you? This right here. This is a picture of my little babies. This is Kinley and Oak and Wessie, who now, this is, Walker, Texas Ranger. This is his siblings. So these are my grandkids. Not all of them, obviously, now, because holy crap, look what has happened to me. I got a whole bunch now. So this is just pre-Walker, Texas Ranger photo. So when I get a new one, I will put it up there. It's a nice light frame. I've got it stuck back to this beautiful vinyl that's stitched with the diamond logo there. I have it stuck up there with some that funky tape, alien tape. And so it comes off, it sticks very well, but then when it's time to take it off, comes off very well, and it will protect the vinyl and won't hurt it. So yeah, it's been hanging out. Hasn't fallen once since I put it up there. I had another one that was on this side, and that was, I think, of my other grandkids, and that one wouldn't stay. So I don't know. This one has survived. David Edwards says, I completed my first solo run. Overall, it was successful, but had a few hiccups. It's okay, David. You're going to make it. Like, you're out of training. Like, now it is, it's all on you. You're going to be taking the next few weeks to get comfortable in your skin, comfortable in your truck, get everything organized, get in the flow of things, how they work there and all that. It's going to be okay. Gold Phoenix says clutter is real with a co-driver. Yeah. Gold Phoenix has the cleanest truck in the planet. the most organized, like it looks like he doesn't even live in it. Like that's how clean it is. He's just that good. So I'm endeavoring to, I got kind of jealous going in Gold Phoenix's truck. And then I felt inferior because I'm like, okay, if a guy can do it, right? But you know, I'm a female, so I probably got some extra stuff, and I have Dee Dee, so she makes a huge mess a lot, and so I clean up after her. But she's just a baby; she's just 1 year old. So there's that, and then I move very fast throughout the days, and so things get a little bit misplaced and off kilter. And some days I just go to bed and I don't feel like cleaning it up yet because I'm just trying to hit that pillow. But look, I'm always saying keep working on being the best version of yourself, right? And that's what I'm doing. And I feel like even though with all of these things, because I'm ready for the apocalypse, okay? If anything ever happens, like I got the stuff. I need to step up my tool game, okay? Mr. Red Lady. Mr. Red Lady, are you still in the house? Yes, I need to step up my tool game. The things that I need to be prepared for things that go wrong, okay? That is something that I have a goal for to get done by April, okay? I want to be able to do my video. It says, okay, you should have all this great stuff. I learn these things. I pick up these little tips from watching people like Sterling and DIY and anybody else that does something where they have to fix something. I'm like, oh, I should have that. Oh, and let me shout out Jeffrey Lake. Jeffrey Lake, my mentor and my business partner, he taught me something from the phone because he's a great teacher. I had to adjust my trailer brakes once when I went and picked up one of those trailers. I've never done that in my life. Never really worried about it. Probably should have known about it. And so Jeff taught me, told me what to do. I crawled under there, got all dirty, and I got right in there. And he worked with me and taught me how to adjust my trailer brakes. So I was feeling super cool. And so now I know how to adjust trailer brakes. And I was pretty proud of that. And my dad would have been proud of me if he saw me doing that. First, he would have killed me for being a trucker, but you know. Anyways, so yeah, in that moment, I needed a wrench that I left at home with Faith because she's remodeling the whole world because she's nesting. And so she had my tool set, my little wrench socket set. So I had to buy another one. It's $25 at the TA. I was like, okay, whatever. So I got that, used the tools, and did that. So that was kind of exciting. But yeah, tool game has to step up. But first, we're going to get the office perfected. So I got a section done yesterday, the bunk area, and cleaned and crevice cleaned and mopped, right? Cleaned it. So when I return to the mechanics, which will be very soon, to get my filter replaced, right? My intake filter that goes to the EPU and air system and all of that, it's time to change that filter. So when I do that, it is going to be very easy for him to just say, oh my gosh, I can just lift up the bunk and there's not crap everywhere. And so I want that experience for him because he's been very good to me. And I want to keep that relationship good. So I'm going to be well prepared and organized and everything's easy. All I got to do now, instead of moving a whole bunch of stuff that was back here to even get this bunk to lift up, now I've got it all set. I've redistributed some stuff in very organized manner in the storage space underneath the bed. And now I just got to like pull 2 duffel bags from right here. And then everything's clean and he can just open it up and do his thing. Yeah. TJ says, Shannon, do you do multi-step loads? Heck yeah, I do. Heck yeah, I do. Them are some good paying loads a lot of times. And sometimes, like when I was just working with Amazon, I was doing a ton of them. So I don't mind it. This is not hard work. It's not hard. It feels hard. And when you're running on split brakes, it feels harder. And yeah, you got to move your booty out the truck, as you should anyways, willingly. Multi-stop loads, I mean, to me, it's like, okay, boom, I just got to do this. I just got to drop this, pick up, whatever. I mean, that's what we do all day long anyways. So to me, it's just a mindset thing. Like, it's no different than anything else. If I booked a couple of shorties in a row, right? No difference to me. And you know what I love about multi-stop loads? Is that, you don't really have to worry about appointments so much, right? You can begin at the appointment and then run that thing, boom, 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 and then you can deliver it. So to me, I kind of like them because I don't have to do all this appointments, wait, stop, all of that. They tend to go very fluid, at least in my experience. So I kind of don't have a bad feeling about multi-stop loads. S125 is in the house. Where is he? There he is. He says, hello, Shannon. Hi, S125. I hope you're kicking tail out there. I'm sure you are. Manolo says, you're amazing, Miss Shannon. I want to learn how to drive, but I'm nervous when I handle it. Manolo, don't stop trying. Driving is a skill, and like anything else, just keep practicing. And it's okay to take your time because you want to be safe, and just keep practicing. And you'll get it. And then the more you drive, the better you will get. It's something that time has to bring to you. You just got to keep working on it. So don't be discouraged. Don't be afraid. You might even hit some stuff. I don't know can't imagine what driving's like is there, but you just keep trying. If you have the opportunity, practice, 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 because that makes perfect. David Edwards says, picked up a drop and hook trailer that had 2 flat spotted tires and a 44,000. Ooh. You can't pick that up. I hope you figured that out on the pre-trip before you picked it up. TJ says, no sheesh, Sterling, LOL. David says, good morning, Sterling. Jeremy Griggs is in the house. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Jeremy. You beautiful yourself. Fran says, I still like to shop, but big cities I don't. So I do Instacart there. Okay. I'm an Instacart addict now. Because I can get so much others. It's a multitasking thing, right? I feel like while that's being done, I can delegate that to someone, and then I can get other stuff done. So I do it to save time, and man, I can rest, or I can play with my dog. Like, anything's more attractive to me than shopping. And shopping online is fun. It's private. It's great. I'm loving it. Friend says cute babies. Oh my gosh. One of these days I'll show you guys my little slideshow just to see where they're at. We're waiting for one more baby. I'm not changing diapers, but I will. Like, I'm a single mom of 3 kids. I've changed their diapers, and I've babysat for people, changed it. Like, that's not a thing to me. But yeah, I mean, nowadays these are my grandchildren, so I'm more than happy to change a diaper. I guess that's just what age and grandparenthood brings. It's all good. I know guys are more maybe sensitive to that issue, but women, we just let it roll off, man. We just get the job done. Am I right, ladies? Rick Pick says 7 grands here and holding steady for now, at least. Yes. So this child, his name, it's a boy. His name is Royal. He will be number 7 for me. And so now that they've all 3 had a baby at the same time, like that should give us a pause. Okay. Like they're not going to, they claim they're done except for Faith, the one that comes on here the most with me. You guys have met her. She's about ready to pop with her first baby. So she's at risk of maybe having more later, but mentally she's like, oh, hell no, I'm not doing this. This is it. Yeah, we'll see. Right. But we should be good for a while so I can stay focused on my business. I really got to make money now. Gold Phoenix says the real training starts when you go solo. Yeah, I agree. You get out there, you get on your feet, and you just hit the pavement, and it works itself out. Jerome Jones is finally here. We can get started. Good morning, Jerome. I hope you're well today, sir. Sterling says all truckers need to step up their tool game. Yeah, we should do a video on that. I think that would be fun. Wink, wink. Welcome back says I might change my screen name to 3:45 a.m. alarm clock just because I like to wake people. I'd like to wake people up at 3:45. Gold Phoenix, just let me know it's you. Welcome back. Okay, if you do change when you guys change your names, like let me know, because then I think I have a brand new person and I don't know who it is. Like Prince did with his name, like the artist who is formerly known as Prince, something like that. Gold Phoenix says I did a 10-stop load solo once, best I could do out of Florida. I mean, yeah, I don't mind it. I'm like, bring it, man, bring it. It's adventurous to me, but that's how I think about everything. Manuel says, yes, thank you, Miss Shannon. I'm inspired. I'll try again and again. Yeah, just keep practicing. You'll get it, Manuel. We all start, especially here in the US, we start at 16 years old. Stupid because we're not ready, but in my opinion now. But yeah, we're itching to drive when we turn 16. Like that's a milestone for us and we're so excited about it. And that's when we start. And things happen. You just got to keep going because you got to be able to drive. Scorpion Trucker is in the house saying good morning, Shannon, and everybody in the chat from cloudy Minnesota. Got my coffee in hand, enjoying the show. Fantastic. Scorpion Trucker, I have to talk to you. So apparently you went live after I did last night with the grocery haul. I did not get the notification. I went on to do something else. I got a text from the professor. He said, hey, Scorpion Trucker's live. Like, where the heck are you? So I go to your channel. I'm looking for a live. And I think it was over by this time because nothing is listed. I did not. And so like right when I was doing that, then I got the notification. And then I clicked to go into the video to catch the replay or wherever it was at. And it said the video was private. So I'm sorry I missed your live. And that is why. So I got the notification too late. And that was a fast live. Because that was only like 36 minutes after I had just gotten off of my live. So I'm sorry I missed it. Snorlord, the metalhead Viking caveman trucker, is in the house saying, what the heck is going on around here? It's just the kickoff for the new week. Positive vibes, great coffee, great people, trucking, and etc. We have some other people who are not truckers in here, which you are welcome. And we're just having a good time. How are you, Snorlord? I hope you are well. Recycled Hooligans in the house saying good morning, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Speed comment reading. Here we go. Old School says changing diapers, Snorlord. Sterling says Shannon should change her CB handle to Stork because every time you go home, a baby is delivered. Yeah, that's the plan. If I catch this one, this will be my turkey. This will be my turkey. That's what I'm going for. I cannot be in the delivery room on this one because CJ, my son, his mother, wants to be there. And since I was fortunate enough and blessed enough to make 2 of my children's births this year, I figured I'd let her have that one, even though I really, really want to be there with my daughter. But she only has one son, so this is her one shot. So I'm graciously, yeah. So I don't have to be in the room, be in the hospital at the time like I did for the first 2, but I want to be there. Like I want to be right there. So that's what's going on there. So Grind and Pray KB saying hi to everybody, and Recycled Hooligan. I missed the beginning. Where in Alabama are you at? I'm in Talladega area over here by the raceway. Grind and Pray says I keep 10K tools on the truck. We'll do videos as well on my channel soon. Yeah, KB's got like a whole mechanic's garage in his truck, from what I understand. Tolga's in the house, value channel member, saying old school trucking. Good morning, my good sir. Everybody's saying good morning. Driving when John says my advice to any new drivers would be to keep lots of space between you and everything else. The more space, the better. Right. I use that philosophy, driving with John, in my life. I keep what I call it a halo. Okay. Manolo, listen to this. This is a good philosophy. You keep a halo around you. And so what that means is you are managing the space all around you. And you should do this as a woman anyways. But just saying. So you know what's going on all around you. So, and you keep lots of space between you and the next car in front of you, right? And you make sure you always know what's going on every side. So this is going to wake up your senses. You got to pay attention to a lot. You have to stay focused and all that business. But that's what I just say. Halo, right? That's the word I remember. And so I do that with my trucking. I do that. I've always done that with my driving. My dad used to tell me that it's not you that you have to worry about. It's them. So drive defensively. So that means you always got to know what's happening. And that was one of the most valuable pieces of advice that my dad left me with about driving. That is a good tip, driving with John, for sure. Tolga saying good morning. Scorpion Trucker says no worries. It was my first live, kind of an experiment. I'll be sure to make it public next time. Still trying to figure this stuff out. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I love the internet action. I love having the conversation. You know, it's great. But I have to work on, so in my little YouTube channel, I have to work on creating videos, like just videos. I like the lives. This is more fun to me. So of course I like to do these a lot more because I get to touch with you guys and, you know, check in and all that. But yeah, I guess for the algorithms and for what the YouTube, for having the channel, I need to do more shorts and I need to create more videos. I have a mental block that I'm trying to fight because I'm not a really creative person like that. Like Sterling is like, he's like amazing. And I can't ever be amazing. But, you know, I have these amazing intros are because of him. So I'm glad that, you know, he's gracious enough to help me out a little bit. But I feel like this. I feel like if I could solve my mounting issues to get something that's quick, easy, right? Half the time it's because I can't set the camera. I do stuff, but I'm like, man, if I could just pop up my camera right now. That's my biggest hurdle. The other thing is I really think I need one of those drones that has the follow me feature on it. so it can just fly around me and follow me and be my camera guy. That would be my dream. I just want it to like buzz around me and follow me, and then I can just look back and talk to it. Like, that's my dream. But I looked at those drones and they're kind of like $600. And I don't have that. So that's a goal. And I also would like to get like a GoPro that's more stable, because my daughter was so sweet. She went on Facebook Marketplace and she got me a GoPro 4. So I do have the GoPro. But it's not the new technology. It's not stable. Like, it's, you know. So you don't see a lot of that going on because I'm too, I move around a lot. Dee Dee moves around a lot. Okay. So we need one that has extreme stabilizing capabilities to give you video watching enjoyment. And so those are the two things that I would like to make happen for my channel. I think it would make my life easier, and it would help me mounting, my mounting issues. Because when I'm trying to do it on the phone, if I could just make it easy, like Sterling makes it look so easy, and I can just pop it up. Popping up a little GoPro like this versus my phone, trying to get that. I got mounts for it, but man, they're suction cups. Well, they don't stick to nothing. So I'm like, it gets very frustrating. So I can do better. I just need to get there. I need to make a decent investment in my camera work. And it's not in the budget right now for me, unfortunately. So stay with me though, I think I'm at least surviving with the phone right now, and the laptop, which is what we're on today. We are streaming today to Facebook, Shannon Thomas Trucking at Facebook, and the YouTube channel simultaneously. So there's that. Welcome back. Says 2 rolls of Gorilla Glue, duct tape, and 24-inch heavy-duty zip ties with 175-pound test rating. Those 2 saved me many times, mainly when I was local. Okay. Duct tape, right? Duct tape is glory to God for duct tape and all that it has helped repair or temporarily fix in the world. Manolo says, thank you, Miss Shannon, for sharing. Keep safe always when you drive. I'm going to sleep, and I salute you. Thank you, Manolo. You have a sweet dreams tonight, and appreciate you. Truman H says, good morning, young lady. Recovering from knee surgery yesterday. Doing great. Going home in a few hours. Great. Truman, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think knee surgeries actually take a long time to heal from. That's what I heard. I know maybe things are better now, but what outlook are they giving you on recovery? Sterling says, Scorpion Trucker, you have to switch the live to public yourself until you get enough subscribers. Yeah, when I went into it last night, Scorpion, it was private, so I couldn't even watch the replay. So you got to go into your settings, and I think it's in advanced settings. Might not be. It might be just in your settings menu, and you want to switch it from private to public, and then I'll be able to watch it. Snorler says, I just finished 30 minutes on a treadmill with awesome music. Great. Oh, by the way, you all, that awesome, that awesome music is Snorlord's music, just so you know. And if you're not subscribed to your channel, you should go subscribe to Snorlord. Congrats on the workout. On the workout, Snorlord. I bet you feel fantastic right now because you got the juices flowing like that this morning. Recycled Hooligan says, you're about 4 hours or so south of me. Okay. Yeah, I never seem to get close to I Recycled Hooligan. Old School says, NASCAR alienated most of their fans by getting away from the short track racing. I used to be a big NASCAR fan. Grind and Pray KB says, great work, Snorlord. Snorlord says, always worry about them. Right. It's defensive driving. TJ says, cup number 3, go. Oh man, TJ's on a TJ's about elevated. Hey, TJ, once you get the third cup of coffee in, you got so much energy and you're wired up, you might as well go get a workout in. I'm just saying. Just knock it out, TJ. And you can take a walk. I don't know if it's cold there. If not, pick up them dumbbells that maybe you have some dust setting on. I'm just saying. You get them out. See if they still work. I'm about encouraging fitness. Now it's springtime. That's how I'm feeling. I'm trying to encourage myself. I'm trying to encourage you. KB is talking a lot of smack, so he's getting me all fired up and challenging me. And so that's helping me get back into my groove. The weather's clearing up. I'm happy about the roads being clear. It's all good. I'm getting back to right. And that's why I have to clean the truck, because it's go time in every single way in my life. And I'm super pumped. So, it's going to spill out onto you. I'm just saying. I'm going to be talking about the nutrition. I'm going to be talking about fitness. I'm going to be talking about getting out of the truck. I'm going to be talking about Dee Dee wearing me out running. I ran today, you guys. I ran. Holy smokes. Snowlord says, have Dee Dee hold the camera for you. Yeah, like she drives for me. Like, I don't know why she can't freaking help out. She's anti me talking to the camera. Snowlord says, all my trucking vlogs are with the cheapest GoPro. Yeah, so this is part of my, I kind of just like moved out of the bunk, put everything in the front, and then moved back cleaned everything, detailed it. My truck is beautifully detailed back here. See, I don't know if you can see the sparkling going on. But I detailed everything, and then I moved back into the bunk. And so I found all of my gear for my GoPro, which is basically kept in cases. I had a couple things strewn about. Like I found the battery charger box that was not in its case, and the camera was up there, not in its case. So I organized everything back how it's supposed to be. So I have all my gear together that's back here in these two hard cases. So I can use it. It's just, and then I don't have mounts for it. No, I do. I have a couple. I need to work on it. But regardless, it seems like I love the stability feature. So I really want a new GoPro, because I watch Sterling's videos and they're so goddamn smooth and beautiful. And it's great. So that's why I desire a new one. And I can run with Dee Dee and make some cool Dee Dee videos and stuff like that. And all that. My new phone, which is the new Samsung A23, has a stability, so you can do action videos, and it's very stable. I tried it out yesterday, so you're going to get a taste of that. It does look fantastic. But then again, when you're talking about using the phone and doing that, maybe I just need to practice, but they did come out really nice. But I just want to mount a camera and like be able to just talk to it, like, or have it like follow me around. Like I need a camera guy. Like Shelby, I love Shelby. Shelby is back doing videos on Happiness by the Mile. So if you guys had watched her, she went off for a while. She's back on. I'm super happy. She did a video about talking about mental health and some, just telling everybody she's been going through some things and she's decided to get some therapy and stuff like that. Her videos are fantastic, but she has a camera guy. Sweet. Love her. Love that channel. But yeah, she's back at it. She's back keeping up her videos. So, but yeah, I would love to have a camera person. I would love it if Dee Dee could put a little head cam on herself and then just follow me around. Recycle Hooligan says, good to have goals for your channel, but don't overthink it. You'll find your niche. Yeah, I'm about being efficient. Sterling says, I just tried to read an article on the Landline magazine. They want me to sign up. No, thank you. Don't care much about trucking. Tito's and Soda's in the house saying, hi, Shana. Good morning from Orlando. Ooh, I know it's nice and warm down there, right? I don't know. All I know is that it was 70 degrees in Alabama, and I was like, yes. So I got all kinds of fired up about spring cleaning. And the truck needs a detail, like we're due, trust me. I really want to take good care of this truck. So yeah, it's detailed day. And since it's a rainy day today, it's on. And we got our workout in already, so it's great. Yeah, Tolga says that's the music. Old School says, OIDA landline is not helping trucking, just like American Trucking Association, ATA. Truman H says, I didn't have knee replacement. They moved bone spur just above my knee on the back. I'm in less pain now. And then when I limp to the hospital, recovery is going to be about 3 weeks. Okay. Good, Truman. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. TJ says, giggity. Cup number 3. Snow Riders in the house saying, I'm here. You may proceed if you have the correct pickup number. I will be fine. Snow Rider, when are we going to get another video, Snow Rider? Just asking for friends. Truman says, I will be finding out if all that supplemental insurance I've been paying for the last 7 years is worth it. I hope it is. Truckers Anonymous says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yes, everybody, please do what Truckers Anonymous is requesting. Please hit the thumbs up. For some reason, I got a really bad ratio of the likes versus my views, and I'm not sure why. If I need to do something more, or if I am not meeting like status, please make suggestions. I'm open to suggestions. I just need you to hit that thumbs up when you come in, or don't forget to do it when you go out, or when you watch the replay. Pretty please. So yeah, if you guys haven't hit the like, please reach over there and hit that like. We got 26 in here. It's showing me 1 like. I don't know if that's from Facebook. I'm not sure. Recycled Hooligan says motorcycles are good for mental fitness. We need to get your bike running. Oh God. I don't know if I would ride. I don't have anyone to ride with. That's the thing. So I do want to eventually get the bike, but my God, it's been sitting for so many years. I don't even know. And I have the best bike mechanic in the whole wide world. So it's just one of those things. Like it's a project that's waiting. I don't believe in riding by yourself. You guys might, because you're seasoned riders and all that. I'm not a seasoned rider, so I don't want to ever ride by myself. Especially, in Michigan, it's not safe. People just constantly don't see you. Heroes of the Road is in the house saying, hey, Shannon, how are you? I'm doing great. Thanks for coming in to have coffee with me today. Trying to get through comments. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. Welcome back says her cameraman is her boyfriend. She switches companies a lot. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that about her. She's had to make some moves to fit what she wants to do in life, and that's what everybody does. I don't see that she was a FedEx driver for a long, long, long time. And she even got a fleet going over there and all of that. And so I think she left there and she went to Panther. So she's at Panther now. So I wouldn't call that switching companies a lot. It might look like it on social media, but she don't play. Like she was running crazy snow like Sterling. She was running like into that chain up stuff and all that stuff all the time and going all the way across out west and all that. Like she definitely is a very hardworking woman in trucking, and she's been fun and inspiring for me to watch, and she's just a dear sweetheart. So I love her channel. I don't think she changes companies a lot, but I might have missed something. I don't know, but either way, she's just trying to balance what she wants to do in trucking. Nomadic Brit says, young Shannon, Dee Dee, and chat. Good morning from Virginia. Good morning, Nomadic Brit. He's been putting out some videos lately. Getting in the swing, doing a little bit. TJ says, Britt, how long are you on vacation? Headed that way in March for a week. Oh, you're going to Virginia? Or are you going to Georgia, TJ? Okay, so I'm caught up on comments. So today we got up, the normal thing, time to go potty. I got my gear on though first, right? I got motivated. I was looking at my health apps and looking at what features I have on my Samsung Health and all of that. You guys, join the challenge in Samsung Health if you have a Samsung. Me and KB are in there. We're having a step off. Like, you can join the challenge and then we can connect and we can see each other on the map. And it's motivating. It's fun. I don't know why you guys don't join in there with us. We can all see each other, right? It's very motivating. Nomadic Brit says, TJ, I'm not on a vacation. I just took a break from YouTube. Russell Freight Services in the house. Hey everyone, Cologne, you from Foggy. Cologne, you, wait. Russell Freight Services is in Foggy, South Dakota. That's the point. Tolga saying hi. TJ says, I didn't see his comment. I thought you were in Europe. No, Brit is working. Brit's out here running these U.S. roads. Oh, Russell Freight Services says, coming from Foggy, South Dakota. Are you coming to Alabama? Fran says, here, Nomadic Brit. Okay, so I got my gear on. Look, something happens to me when I get my gear on, okay? For most part of my life, I have been a gym rat, okay? Which means the gym is my happy place. So when I get my gear on, when I get my tank top, my hoodie, my yoga pants, or my workout pants, right? And then I put my sneakers on. Something happens to me and I completely transform back into my athlete Shan self. So I'm like, all right. I'm sick of this. Like, how am I going to fit this in? How am I going to do this? Blah, 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 blah. And since I'm on a spring cleaning kick, I'm like, I had this routine. I would get up at 4:00 when I was training with a professional trainer to go on stage and do the bodybuilding thing. So I had a routine. I lived my life I was in training. I had a routine. I was athletically training. So I had to take myself back there and be like, all right, Shannon, you got to get your crap together. Like, we really need to kick this off. Now the weather's not an excuse, blah, blah, blah. I can't let KB talk all this smack because, I got to come get him. He's already like 20,000 steps in front of me. I got to get geared up. So today when we were going out potty and we had to beat the weather, so I only had a window of time, we went, I got Dee Dee all set, and then I got my sneakers on. And I pulled up a couple of little workout functions on my Samsung Health app. And I was pumped, right? There's a difference between walking in your work boots or your flip-flops or your slip-ons, whatever you got there, and walking in your sneakers. So, you remember that movie? What was that called? The Sylvester Stallone trucking movie? What was the name of that? Do you guys remember that? And he did this thing, and he would turn his hat backwards when he was getting ready to arm wrestle, right? That's what my sneakers do to me. So I did it this morning. And guess what? I ran this dog. I didn't walk her. And I don't even know if I could tell you the last time I ran anywhere. We ran. So yeah, that's why she's quiet. I wore her out. We ran. And it felt good to run. It felt good in my mind to like, oh my God, I can still run. I'm pumped. I'm not old. I'm not trying to be old. I am 51 years old. But today when I ran And that it's like my body said, yeah, we remember this. Oh my goodness. It was fantastic. I got like the adrenaline rush, like oxygen to my blood cells, like everything's pumping, like I just wow, I can still do it. So that was great this morning. So I got my workout in. I got in a bunch of steps this morning before we even had to begin coffee. I shocked myself. I impressed myself. Dee Dee was like, what? Oh my gosh, we're going to run. We're going to keep running. Oh my goodness. She was thrilled. So we ran all the way down to this field. And then I had her ball. We played ball. I chased her around. She was thrilled. And I usually play with her, but it's more like doing this stuff, right? I'm not really running anywhere. I'm not chasing her around. Today I did all that. I mean, the juices was flowing, so I was like, okay, let's see how long we can run without dying. So it's a start. Okay, it's a start. I'm not a big advocate of running. I don't like running as a physical workout activity. I'm a weightlifter. So yeah. But the fact that I felt so good running, I don't it was just delightful. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you had, this is what I always ask myself. If I had to run away from a predator, this is important, ladies. If you have to run away from a predator out here, can you do it? Self-check. I sprinted. I was amazed. Russell Freight Service says it says nope, North Dakota to St. Paul to Joplin. I run Kansas and back, or sometimes Minnesota. Okay, you're up around the area. Okay, to Missouri. Rolling with T-Bones in the house. He's got a great motorcycling channel over there. Check him out. He says, what's happening? Snow Rider says, it has begun to snow in Klamath Falls. The rest of my route will be slick. Pooh. Be careful, sir. Be careful. Be careful. I know you got this, but some of the things you've done have given me a heart attack. I'm just saying. but you handle it. Over the top. Yeah. Yeah. That's my switch, right? My sneakers. When I got my sneakers on, these are my sneakers. Aren't they cute? This is like, it is on now. That movie pumps me up. Fran says, go girl. Ponzi's in the house saying a camera upgrade would be cool, but keeping it real is the real deal. Y'all give me inspiration and hope. Well, that's fantastic, Ponzi, because that's what we're about all over here on this channel. Positive vibes and hope and inspiration. Fran says, you're old when you can't do absolutely nothing. Yeah. So, it's like you gotta get your knives out and you gotta sharpen them up once in a while. And if you realize, like, oh my gosh, I can't run. I can't run. Okay, well, that should tell you something. Like, you better work on it for a little bit. I want to make sure that I can run away from somebody. That's important to me. I don't let anybody get that close to me, first of all. So there's that. I keep my halo around my body too. I don't let, keep social distance. But in the event, somebody's coming after me, I better run. See if they can catch me. Gold Phoenix says, you're just a big kid. I really am. I really am, Gold Phoenix. I really am. And I don't see anything wrong with that because I am living life to its fullest. I keep working on myself to make the best version I possibly can understand that I can be. And to me, that's what life's about. And I'm enjoying the ride. And it sucks being a grown up. I had to be a grown up when I was a parent. I don't have to do that anymore. I have to be a grown up running my business. But my heart is full of fun and excitement like a little kid. And I'm learning more to appreciate the small things in life. And that's what kids do. So there's that. It's a beautiful thing, right? To me, it feels like, spiritually, I'm returning to innocence. I'm never going to be innocent. I mean, I'm trying to be. Every day, I'm trying to be better. But as a heart stance, I'm wide-eyed and bushy-tailed. And I'm seeing everything that God has done on this earth, and it's beautiful. And I'm seeing people differently. I'm seeing people for their hearts, and it's beautiful. And I'm strong enough and confident enough now to shake off a bunch of crap. Right? I'm better at saying no. I've never been really good at that. I'm better. I'm getting stronger, and it feels great. Right? And that's a lot of fun. So, yeah. Yeah. And I don't have to be drunk to be the life of the party anymore. That's an accomplishment. Nomadic Brit says, Fran agreed. I've been 21 for the last 35 years. There you go. There you go. Nomadic Brit says, Punksy Tony Phil said weather is going to be good. Oh, yeah. Phil's the groundhog, right? Oh, yeah. I was going to bring that up. So I saw these weird dudes in top hats and tuxedos, right? Do this thing in Pennsylvania. Saw this video. Apparently they do it every year. And Phil, the poor little groundhog, they had crowds of people. Phil was probably scared the hell out of his skin. And he's the groundhog. And so they say he did not see a shadow, which means that we're going to have an early spring. That's what I understand. But I was like, are these guys serious with their top hats and all this crazy stuff? Whatever. It was a sight. Anyway, so, hey guys, I don't think we're going to experience any deadly winter like we just went through. That was the shortest winter I ever remember in my life. Although I'm grateful because the roads are clear. We're safer out here a little sooner, a lot sooner, whatever. I think we're still going to have some cold stuff, but nothing like we just went through with that crazy El Nino storm, Roland with T-Bone says that movie had a great soundtrack. You know what? I think, my opinion, Sylvester Stallone, all of his movies have fantastic, awesome soundtracks. Sterling says I can't run. That's why I have guns. Good point. Good point. Friends laughing at that. Russell Fraser says, how does one start a YouTube channel being a lease purchase driver / Clorox? You just start it. You see the crazy stuff I go through. Like, just hit the camera, Russell Freight Services. Start somewhere. It's like anything else. You just start somewhere and work on it, right? Look at Recycled Hooligans channel. He just started. He's got a small channel over there. He's working on it. You just stay consistent, right? He's having some good conversations. Good dude. He's a perfect example because he's just starting his out. It's getting it rolling. Gold Phoenix says, innocent, LOL, and I'm a virgin. I try to be a good girl, and I am. I mean, I really am. I'm better than most. I will say that. I keep everything on the straight and narrow. I live my life. loving God and life and people and trying to shed light and all of that, which is a far cry from where I used to be when I was in my 20s. I was buck wild, believe it or not. I know, you probably can't believe it. I was pretty buck wild. So let's all be thankful to the Lord that I am not that person anymore. Trust me, we're all safer. We're all safer. No, I just really was addicted to extreme fun and alcohol to feel that and stuff. This is before my kids. Don't think I was that kind of mom, because I wasn't. My kids changed my life. Thank God for them too, because they changed my life. I was on a fast track to a short life, but always the life of the party. So I made a lot of changes in my heart and my spirit, and still made a lot of mistakes. I'm a work in progress like everybody else. I just always want to do the right thing. I always do. And gosh dang it, why can't it be fun? Everything can be fun, in my opinion. That's me, right? I have fun almost doing the littlest things, which I appreciate, because that means I'm not high maintenance like that. And you'd think I might be, but I'm not. Like I'm very simple. I'm blessed. And I find great joy in having nothing, which is weird. So I'm kind of strange like that. I'm not a gold digging money material. I'm not material. Recycled Hooligan says the top hat works for Slash only. Thank you. Thank you. Shape World is in the house. Check her out. She's doing lives over there. She's a female trucker. She got it going on. She does a lot of good and controversial conversations. Shape, good morning. It's great to see you. Grab your coffee, girl. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Rolling with T-Bone says, my favorite Sly movie has to be Cobra. Man, he has so many good ones. My favorites, you know what my favorite is, right? The Rocky movies. You do not want to be around me when I'm watching Rocky. I'll tell you that right now. I will tell you that the energy gets so intense. I'm sorry. What can I say? That's me. I get like, I don't know. If you don't get pumped when you watch Rocky, there's something wrong with you. I do. You don't look. I get on my Rocky binge and then forget about it. Eye of the Tiger is like my gym song. Okay. When I'm going in to lift, or especially if it's leg day, that's my song. Like, get out of my way. I got a bottle of pre-workout and I got that song playing in my ear. Like, if you step in front of me, I'm going to run you over like a rhinoceros. That's where it takes me. So I'm like, welcome back says, a real owner operator will have his own authority and file for permits and IFTA. David Edwards says, hey, y'all, gotta go. Daughter is wrestling today. Oh, wow, David. Okay, well, good luck to her. Hope she kicks total butt or whatever she needs to accomplish there. Have fun. Thanks for coming in, David. In her 20s, Shannon ran packages all over Florida in a Trans Am. No, I didn't. I never had a Trans Am. Rolling with T-Bone says, I got the Rocky box set, but Cobra had a real good story and bikes. Yeah, I don't think there's a Sly movie that I haven't liked, but Rocky is definitely my favorite. Like, seriously, favorite. Oh wait, what was that other one he did? First Blood. First Blood. Oh my God. Those movies, like, that's gotta be like, oh, number 2. If that doesn't get you fired up too, oh my gosh. You guys, I just get way too excited. I'm sorry. I'm like, okay. I have a free spirit. This is what happens. Recycled Hooligan says lots of good quotes from Stallone movies. Yes. Yeah, he's been around my whole life. Like, I'm blessed. Fran says, no, a carrier will have all that. Ponzi says James Brown living in America. Yeah. That was ultra cool having James Brown in the movie. I'm just saying. My dad used to say that he was the hardest working man in show business. My dad always said that about James Brown. As soon as, if you said James Brown, my dad would come back with that comment. James Brown, incidentally, was a big inspiration on Prince and Michael Jackson. Just fun fact. Russell Freight Services says the original Phil passed away. Go to his kid. Is that Phil's kid? Is the current groundhog Phil's kid? These guys need to get in the new outfit, though. That whole top hat thing, and it was weird. It was just weird to me. Rolling with T-Bone says Tango and Cash. Oh, that was a good one, too. Sterling Wheel says, oh, I read that one. Oh, and a Grand Am. Okay. Sterling says in her 20s, Shannon ran packages all over Florida in a Grand Am. I did have a Grand Am. Sterling, oh my goodness. Russell Freight Service says those are his kids. Stupid autocorrect. Okay. So they know what to do. I just think the dudes. Okay, first of all, let me talk about this, okay? Okay. I'm way too sensitive to this video that I watched, but I watched it. Because it was on the Weather Channel. They had that video. I was looking up the weather. We just lost signal. Okay, are we back? Are we back? Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. Phil needs one guy to handle him. Why is there 13 other people up there in suits and freaking top hats? Like going, yeah, right? Like everybody's up there just, rah! Poor Phil. Can you imagine Phil's poor little self? There only needs to be one guy saying, hey, he didn't see a shadow. Why is there 15 gents up there in their little suits and their little weird top hats? Tell me that one. Where is Tyke Truckin' right now? Like, he would probably be able to give us that story. Recycled Hooligan says they kicked Stallone out of Creed 3. Yeah, I actually heard an interview from Sly about that, and it was just stupid. Sterling says in her 20s, Shannon ran packages all over Michigan in a Grand Cherokee. I do have a Grand Cherokee. Ponzi says, Groundhog Celebration has long history and tradition. Yeah, this is Pennsylvania, by the way. If you didn't know where that's held at, it's in Pennsylvania. The further south you go, it seems less known. Recycled Hooligan says Sterling probably a Fox body Mustang or a Mustang too. No, I never was a Ford person. No. My family is a General Motors family. So it's like the religion in the family. We buy American. We buy GM products. We don't buy Fords. It's just how it's been. I bought a Chrysler. My dad bought a Dodge. But, my parents, both sides of my parents. My dad and my mom and my stepdad have all worked at GM. And then all their brothers and sisters have worked at GM. Like, we're a total GM family. But yeah, not buying. Not a Ford fan. I'm not a Ford fan. Rolling with T-Bone says, he ain't nothing but a groundhog lying all the time. He ain't nothing but a groundhog lying all the time. Yeah, I can dig it. Desert Outlaw says, morning, happy Sunday. Good morning, Desert Outlaw. How are you today? Everybody saying hi? Nomadic Brit says 007. Sterling says, the groundhog is all propaganda. After that, they dance around an owl and make wise investments in military and industrial complex. It's weird. I was like, why is there 15 dudes up there? Like, why isn't there one guy, the handler, dressed up in a little suit, right? And has Phil. Phil's the man. He's the superstar. And then give the announcement. I think Phil's afraid for his life. He didn't look happy. And all these guys are back there. Yeah. Like, how scary for Phil. Recycled Hooligan says, oh, okay, I'm an IROC Camaro with T-tops. Yeah, they're sweet. They're sweet. I'm a Jeep girl at heart until trucking came into my life. Now I've developed this. I do love my Jeep. I love it so much. I love it too much. Everybody's on me to get rid of it, and I can't let it go yet. It's still sitting in the yard, not being used. Surely the wiring's corroded. Surely it needs a new transmission. It has no payment on it. It's a 2002. I love it. It's 4-wheel drive. It's my baby. And I'm at battle with everyone in my family because they can't stand it that I'm still keeping my Jeep. It's a sore subject at home. Mom, why don't you just get rid of the Jeep? No. I'm going to fix it. No, you're not. It's been sitting there for 3 years. I've been on the road for 3 years. Like, what do you want me to do? It's fine. And as I let it sit, the dollars go up of what repair it's going to need. So I do have to make a decision about that, I think, soon. I'm just, you might have your hot rod. I have my hot rod. That's my hot rod. And for some reason, everybody would be happier if I go get in debt for 30 grand and get myself a new truck, or 60 grand or whatever. A truck that's not going to make me money, by the way. Can't even fathom that. You want me to buy a liability that's going to cost me insurance. It's going to cost me a truck payment. It's going to cost me debt. Y'all retarded. Not retarded, stupid. That's me talking to my family. I'm not, like, my mindset's different. They're all driving new cars and have to work to pay their car payments. I don't. I have my Jeep. It might cost me $3,000 to get her all back, juiced up and stuff again. It's beautiful. It's not rusted. It's got a motor that's only got 40,000 miles on it because I just replaced the motor like a few years back, 6-7 years ago. I mean, that's how I'm justifying it. So no, I'm not. I've had people call me like, we'll give you $600, like the dealerships. You will give you $600 and we'll come get that Jeep. Yeah, you want my Jeep. You're not getting my Jeep. And somehow it's okay for guys to have cars and stuff that are like from 1968, and yet you will fix that up when parts are even harder to find and all that. And why is everybody got to give me crap about my Jeep when I only have a few repairs to get it taken care of and no car payment and don't have to pay full coverage on it? I never understand that. Thank you, Fran. Sterling says, we all know they took the groundhog in a wood chipper and after the camera was off. Recycled Hooligan says, Shannon living out her Daisy Duke fantasy with a Jeep. Yeah, is that okay? Can I have that? You know? Can I have that? With my motorcycle that's also sitting there? And in my RV that I have to get moved? It's another huge thing. These things are going to happen this year. Not the bike, maybe the Jeep, and definitely the RV. We'll see what rolls out. But those are the three big things that I've got to do something on this year. Like, those are my projects. Those are the only three things I own besides, but the house, but I gave the house to the kids, right? Those are the only three things I own, and they're all paid for. I think I can invest a few dollars and get, and who knows, I might sell a Yamaha. I might. I don't know who'd want it, but it works and it's original and it's all there and it's a beautiful bike. And it's fast, man. It's fast. It's a Yamaha Virago 920. That bike has got it. So I'm clutching it with both hands for whatever reason. Roland with T-Bone says, I believe Sterling is referring to the Bohemian Grove and he is correct. Fran says, keep it, enjoy your toys. Yeah, even though I'm not playing with them right now. Like I have dreams. I have dreams. Ponzi says, drive it to the windfall. I sure as hell ain't gonna go buy a new truck, even though I'd love one. But I can't. See, I'm a business mindset person, guys. I don't want to pay for anything. I want to, if I finance a vehicle, it has to pay for itself. If I finance a home, it has to pay for itself. I'm not paying for it. That's the way my brain works. Does this thing bring value? Because that way it doesn't cost me anything. The item pays for itself. It is not coming out of my pocket. Chew on that for a while. It's a great way to think. And so that's my investment mind. So I can't justify spending $40,000, $30,000. I can buy a rental house for $30,000. That brings in revenue. Versus buying a beautiful truck that I'd love to come home to and love to get into and drive around when I get home every now and then. I can't justify the cost. Brings in no money. Doesn't pay for itself. Don't want it. Russell Freight Services says, I have a 2011 F-150 Platinum. I really need to get a 2500. I really do, to pull my RV. So what happened with my RV is I got this great freaking fifth wheel RV. Fantastic. I got it for $500. Dude died, right? It's gorgeous. It's pristine. He was an RV guy. He loved it. I have all the paperwork, right? It's a Country Star XL, 10,000 pounds. Yes, I bought it because it was that steal of a deal, but I don't have a truck that can pull it, or I don't have a truck. So I do have to get a pickup truck, but I only want a used one. I just need a beater so I can move the RV, okay? Most people, including my son and Faith, okay, bought a 1500. Their buddies bought 1500s. A 1500 can't pull my RV. So I do need to get a truck, like it or lump it. My Jeep won't pull the RV, right? I've got to pick up a used pickup truck that will move my RV. I'm not trying to hit the road with my RV. I just have my RV and I want to take it camping sometimes. That's all. So I'm not willing to invest all this ridiculous price tags for these stupid trucks these days. Give me a beater. So one of these days I'll find somebody who's just trying to get rid of their old pickup truck, beefier one, hopefully a diesel, and I'll scoop it up and it'll be the right price. But I haven't hit that day yet. Haven't found that truck yet. Lloyd Goff says, good morning, lady. I finally joined your group. I've been following Jeff and Steve for a few years now. Stay safe and keep up the great work. Thank you, Lloyd. I hope you come back. We do lives on Sunday, live coffee chat. And it's great to have you. And I hope you enjoyed the show. Hang out, subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell. I do get kind of random sometimes. I'll just throw out a video when you're not looking. Jimmy Beasley's in the house saying hello from Dothan, Alabama. Hey, Jimmy, I'm in Talladega area. I'm not far from you. I have family, too, in Alabama. Gold Phoenix says, I find my car annoying. I want to pay it off this year just to stop keeping up with it. I feel you. That's the feeling I don't like. I don't want it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to have that. I don't want to be in the debt. Sterling says, get your Jeep running, Shannon. Thank you, Sterling. Thank you, Sterling. Sometimes I need to hear that from somebody who understands. Because my family don't understand. Poor them. Poor them. They are consumers, you guys. I am an investor. Two different sides of the coin there. Working on my kids to get them to change their mind. But they grew up in a consumer world. So they'll get there. Trust me. The wheels are starting to turn. Nomadic Brit says, Fran, yep, I bought the car I always dreamt of, and it's fun. And he just did a video on that, Fran. Check it out. It's a nice car. Recycled Hooligan says, if you have to work yourself to pay for something, you no longer own it. It owns you. Amen, brother. Don Shocker's in the house. Finally, he says, I made it, but I'm late. I'll be part of the replay game. You still have that Jeep. My daughter has the same problem. Recycled Hooligan says, I'll buy that bike. It's a nice bike. I should do a video on it when I get home so you guys can actually see it. Sterling says, get a second mortgage on the house and make the kids pay for your new car. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I will think about that. The 920 is worth some money. Is it really? God, it's fast, man. That bike is so fast. It's fast. Like, I think, should I even be riding this as a new rider? It's fast. I rode it twice and not out on the road because I didn't have my license. I didn't have my motorcycle thing, right? But man, it'll get. Russell Services says, mine pick up front and backup camera. Recycled Hooligan says, I have to justify my purchases. I only want something if it serves a purpose and my needs. I'm the same way. Lloyd says, I just picked up my load from Savannah and heading to Orlando. Wishing everyone a very safe and profitable week. Hey, Lloyd, I hope that you get out of Florida for a halfway decent rate or you deadhead 2-1. Roland with T-Bone says they got a split. Shannon isn't going to know it for a while. Yeah, am I late? Am I that? I'm not that behind. Fran says, I've never had a car note. The thought of paying notes and fixing it is just a pain. Yeah. Because once you understand finance and money more, if you educate yourself more, like, dude, it is what it is, right? But if you can at all get yourself out of debt, do it. Work hard on it this year. Change your thinking. Like my dad used to tell me, like I never listened to him, but he said, you only buy what you can afford. And if you can't pay cash for it, you can't afford it. I'm learning the value of that now and changing my life. Now that I don't have the girls to take care of, I have the opportunity to like, okay, now we're going to get into money. Now we're going to move things around. Now we're going to make some investments and use these tools and all this stuff. I'm learning so much about money. I'm studying it though. I got to read a lot. But man, I'm building some great stuff. Like, so I'm excited. And so, yeah, my whole mindset's changing about my business, about what I'm doing, about my time management, about setting up my kids for success, about teaching them about money that they never learned about, that I never learned about, right? All of that. And then teaching my grandchildren about it, about the game early is a priority. Recycled Hooligan says, look for freight trucks like the county, state. Usually you can get yeah, I do keep an eye on some auctions. Fran Mariah says, just let them watch you. They will learn. Yep. That's what I've determined in life. Like, no one's going to listen to you, but they're watching you. My kids have always gotten more out of watching what I do. That's why I was not a mom on drugs. I was not a mom drinking alcohol. I was not basking in my sorrows because I was so freaking in a poverty situation. Like, they watched me go to work. And now look at them. They're amazing and they work hard and they're entrepreneurial and it's so awesome. That's like the reward. Like, wow. That made it worth it for me. Sterling says writing is all about control, learn on anything. Yeah, that's a good point. Nomadic Brett put up a link. I think that might be to his car video. Recycled Hooligan says, exactly, Sterling, don't let your fear get in the way of your thinking. Yes, fear not. Fear not. Don't buy one until you can easily afford to. Oh, God, CB, that's great. Thank you. If I could get that through my kids' head, I'd be like, oh, I'm the best mom ever. Nomadic Brett says, Fran, I'm just restarting, but at an accelerated rate. Russell says, it's fully paid off, immaculate shape. A J23,000 2020. Awesome. Congratulations. You've been rocking, Russell. Like, don't think I've been paying attention. You're rocking the game over there. Sterling says, all my Sing friends have perfect credit. Don't purchase one unless you can buy 10 in cash. That's even better. Sherry, my sister's in the house. You guys know my sister, Sherry. Teach this old girl some new tricks with money. Yes, sis, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm also, guys, for my YouTube folks, I'm taking a lot of these things that I'm studying and I'm building a playlist in my channel so that you can, if you are interested in any things I'm saying about the financial education I'm getting and the little plans I'm making, I put in some very valuable channels about financial education and I'm adding to it all the time when I find something that's key to go in there. So know that, and you can begin there, and it'll take you on your journey to refigure all your stuff, make some changes where your money's going, stop your bleeding, all of that. Very powerful people I'm putting over there. And I think I put some health stuff on there too. So if you haven't looked at my channel and went over to my playlist, like, check that out. Russell says, now I got to pay off my 22P. Yeah, I'm on, I'm not sure if I want to pay this truck off completely. I would like to venture into keeping it new, but then that means I have to drive for the rest of my life or the next 10 years. So it's probably easier just to keep my truck, keep this truck. I love this truck. And hey, if my RV doesn't ever work out, I'll just drive this thing to the campground. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can just see I'm camping, you know? It's my favorite thing. I can just take this out there. Recycled Hooligan says, in Southern terms, you don't learn anything from a second meal kick. Oh, God, we could talk. That could be a whole nother show. Okay. Anyways, okay, let's go back to my week. I worked hard. I split break. I was very tired. Dee Dee was really ticked off at me all week for that because, you know, when we run so hard that she doesn't even have time to like get a good walk for the week, she tends to start looking at me like I'm gonna kill you in your sleep. We had a like trucking meeting. It was very cool to see my other team members in a Zoom call. I enjoyed that. That was fantastic. And let's see. I've just been enjoying the weather, man. Getting motivated to go get money and get my crap together, which I need to start on my project of tearing the second part of this truck apart and doing some more. Yes, I'm doing the PP dance, doing some more creativity videos for you so that you can learn all about my truck. RV with your international. Yeah, right. Nomadic Brit says mindset and tenacity are everything. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Go get it. Go get money. Chase after your success and clean your truck and get your booty out the truck. Get some exercise. Sterling says, Dee Dee called me and ratted you out. Yeah, I know. She'll throw me under the bus any day. Eleanor's in the house saying, hey, Eleanor, hope the new job's going great. Guys, I gotta go. I'm not gonna make it much further. I love you all. Thanks for coming and have coffee with me. But now it's time to I gotta get moving. All right. Have a great week. Make it the best and do something fantastic for your health this week. Change something in your diet. Take some extra steps. Please, if any of you want to get motivated, come over and join the Samsung Health thing. And you can rock it with me and KB because we're trying to outstep each other. It's very motivating. And yeah. Peace out.